Let's talk about fear. Fear is something that we create in our minds that is not true. It is an illusion of something we desperately want to believe in that is not true. Many times in our lives, fear stops us from doing big things or small things. It stops us from pushing our dreams, from taking that step forward, because we have created something that is not true. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what people say, fear of what if I'm not doing the right thing, fear of will I even go far, fear of many things. But the truth is, all these things are not real. We created them by ourselves. It's more or less like you're creating a horrific situation in your mind, but it is not true. The truth is, we cannot overcome fear because it is something we created in our minds that is not true. It is something that we want to use to limit ourselves. This big thing you want to do, but because of fear, something you've created in your mind, you've limited yourself because you don't want to do it. So you will try to create an imaginary thing that is not real, just so you say, oh, I can't really do this thing. Oh, let me stop here. Oh, I don't want to do this thing again. That is what you've created in your mind. So it is something, fear is something that we cannot overcome. Rather, let's create beautiful things in our mind. Create peace, create happiness, create joy, create growth, progress in your mind. Create wealth in your mind rather than creating fear, because it is only going to limit you. Maybe you want to pitch someone for a job. And now, before you know it, you start creating fear in your mind because you want to limit yourself. Because you've believed that, no, I cannot do this thing. No, the person is not going to pick me. No, I'm going to get a rejection later. So you create that fear in your mind, injuring you from doing these things. So rather than creating fear in your mind, create love, create progress, create a peaceful mindset for yourself and see how your life transforms. You can't overcome fear because you're creating something that is not true. So rather create beautiful things.